Hello there, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning into Mentium, the podcast that takes you on a journey to unlock the full potential of your mind. My name is Majama. I will be your host and your guide on this adventure into the fascinating realm of mindset, mental fitness, and personal growth. In each episode, I dive deep into the intricacies of the human mind, exploring the power of positive thinking, resilience, and the strategies to cultivate a mindset that propels you towards success. So, buckle up for a journey of self discovery, empowerment, and transformation. Get ready to unleash the power of your mind with Mentium. Hello and welcome to Mentium. Thank you so much for joining me, as it is always a pleasure to welcome you at the release of a new episode. As you know, at Mentium, we will always talk about the profound, the personal, and the often overlooked aspects of what it means to live a meaningful life. Today will be no different. I would like to explore a topic that is as thought-provoking as it is unsettling. It is about the wealth of untapped potential that exists in each of us, and why so many people leave this world without ever realizing it. We often think of riches as something external, like gold, diamonds, vast estates. But have you ever considered that the richest places on earth are not the gold mines or the diamond fields? The real treasure is buried in cemeteries, where countless dreams, aspirations, and unfulfilled potential lie. Today, we'll explore why this happens, why so many of us fail to live up to our true potential, and more importantly, how we can ensure that we don't take our greatest gifts with us to the grave. Let's start by asking ourselves a hard question. Why do people go through life without ever truly pursuing their dreams? There is a certain safety in conformity, in following the path that society has laid out for us. We are taught from a young age to fit in, to follow the rules, to seek stability and security. And there is nothing inherently wrong with that, except when it becomes a prison that confines our true self. You see, the path to self-actualization is often lonely and fraught with uncertainty. It requires us to step out our comfort zone, to challenge the status quo, and to venture into the unknown. It is no wonder that so many people choose to stay on the well-trodden path, where the risks are minimal, but so too are the rewards. But what happens when we settle for the familiar, when we choose the easy road over the one less traveled, when we end up living lives of quiet desperation, as Henry David Thoreau famously put it? We carry within us untold stories, unexpressed ideas, and unrealized dreams, and eventually we take them with us to the grave. Consider this. Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest athletes of all time, once said, "I accept a failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying." What he understood, and what we must learn, is that the true tragedy in life is not in failing, but in never trying at all. Life is a journey. And like any journey, it's filled with obstacles, challenges, and moments of doubt. But these challenges are not there to stop us. They're there to shape us, to refine our vision, and to guide us toward our true path. There's the profound statement by the Indian sage Nihaja Madre that says, "In my world, nothing goes wrong." This isn't a denial of the hardships and difficulties of life, but rather a deep trust in the process of life itself. It's a belief that every experience, whether perceived good or bad, is part of the greater journey towards self-discovery and fulfillment. But to trust in the process, we must first trust in ourselves. We must recognize that each of us has something unique to contribute to the world, something that no one else can offer. I can tell you right now that there is somebody out there who's waiting to be inspired by your story. There is somebody right now waiting for you to motivate them, to inspire them. You see, it's like being a piece in a grand mosaic. Each piece is different, yet each is essential to the whole. But how many of us live our lives like this? How many of us fully embrace our uniqueness and bring it to the world? The truth is, most people don't. Most people are afraid of being judged, afraid of failing, afraid of standing out. And so they conform. They suppress their true selves and settle for a life that's comfortable, but ultimately unfulfilling. Let's take a moment now to think about the implications of this. What does it mean to live a life where you hold back, where you suppress your potential, where you settle for less than what you were capable of? It means living with regret. It means looking back on your life and wondering, what if? What if I had taken that risk? What if I had pursued my passion? What if I had trusted myself enough to follow my own path? The regret of inaction is one of the heaviest burden to bear, and yet it's one that so many people carry with them to the grave. But it does not have to be this way. So how do we ensure that we don't take our greatest gifts with us to the grave? How do we live a life that is full, that is rich with purpose, and that leaves nothing left unsaid or undone? Well, first and foremost, it requires courage. The courage to face our fears, the courage to step out our comfort zone, the courage to pursue the life that we truly want, not the one that others expect of us. This is not easy. In my book, Fated to Win, I dedicated a whole chapter on courage. The courage to say no to the naysayers, the courage to really step out and fulfill your dream, the courage to know who you are, the courage to be different. If you want to know more about that, I would suggest that you grab a copy of Fated to Win, 7 Steps to Finding Meaningful Success, and read out the chapter on courage. I said earlier that this is not easy. It means challenging societal norms. It means risking failure, and it often means walking a path that is different from those around us. But this is the price of self-actualization. It's a price of living a life that is true to who you are, rather than one that is merely an imitation of what you think you should be. Next, it requires perseverance. The road to fulfillment is rarely smooth. As anything that is worthwhile, it takes a lot of things to make it happen. Whatever is worth doing well. It is worth doing right. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But it's in these moments that we must dig deep. It is in these moments that we must find the strength to keep on going when the going gets tough. The strength to keep going even when the path ahead is unclear. Remember, every challenge we face is an opportunity for growth. Every failure is a lesson learned, a step closer to our true potential. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about embracing it as part of the journey, because it is. Finally, it requires trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, trust in the idea that you are here for a reason. You were not created out of a whim. You were beautifully made. You were perfectly made. And you are always perfect for your purpose. You just need to find it. You have something unique to offer the world, something that no one else can. And it is your responsibility to bring that into the world, to live your life in such a way that when the final curtain falls, you can say that you gave everything, that you've lived fully, that you've left nothing behind. This is what it means to die empty. To die empty is not about working ourselves to the bone or living in constant exhaustion. It's about living a life where we hold nothing back, where we express our true selves fully and completely, and where we fulfill our potential to the best of our ability. It's about understanding that we are here for a purpose, and that purpose is to contribute to the world in a way that we only can. It's about living a life that is rich with meaning, with purpose, with fulfillment. So as we come to the end of this episode, I want to leave you with this thought. What would your life look like if you decide to give everything? To hold nothing back? What if you choose to live each day as if it was your last? Not out of fear, but out of deep desire to fulfill your potential. What if, instead of conforming, you choose to follow your own path, to trust in yourself, and to pursue the life you truly want? What if you decide to live fully, love deeply, and leave nothing left unsaid or undone? The choice is yours. You can either settle for a life of quiet desperation, or you can choose to live a life that is rich with purpose, that is full of meaning, and that leaves nothing behind. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope this episode has inspired you to reflect on your own life, to consider what it means to live fully, and to think about how you can ensure that you don't take your greatest gifts with you to the grave. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please use the link on top of the description to send us a text. Just share your thoughts. Please include an email address so that we can get back to you. You can reach us out on social media, throughout our website. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Mentium for more episodes like this one. Until next time, remember, don't die with your potential still inside you. Die empty. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. I am Majama, and this is Mentium. Peace.